I could do that for you, for Silver Sentinel.
Consider it a test.
What makes you think we'll be able to get through to her?
Riot Girl, what she's been saying, it's sounding more and more like Nebula.
You pause the movie to go use the bathroom?
Wait, you can see me?
Remember when you get big then. You got it in you, Simba.
You don't often dream anymore. Family, Saturnidae, Order, Lepidoptera, your brain floods with information, drowning out the images and overwhelming the memory, and you jolt awake. The sun is just rising outside your bedroom window. You're at home in the Palisades.
I'm going to, as quickly and quietly as I can, slip out to the garage workshop, log onto the servers of the Meliora group, and check the security of Data Warehouse 16.
Sure. Your
Secrets.
What the hell?
father
is
and brother.
brother.
Your father and brother are asleep, and you know this house well. It's not hard to get down to the garage. You many nights have stayed up down here and quietly gone to bed. First of all, you have to hack into these servers, but you've done this before.
Yeah.
There's no sign of compromise. There's no big red alert blaring at you.
Uh-huh.
You'll have to make some sort of roll if you want to figure something out.
Okay.
This could be assess the situation, which is to a room that you're not in, to this warehouse. It could also just be unleash your powers of you are using your intelligence to achieve this outcome.
It's probably closer to assess the situation.
Okay. I'm not sure, because if I'm looking at the questions for assess the situation, I'm not sure if any of them are exactly what you want here.
That is true. All right. Well, I mean, I have higher freak than superior right now anyway, so
Sure. Let's do unleash your powers. As you are Meliora group is we haven't brought them up yet. This is where your father works.
Yes.
Now he used to work for EMBER. They're a think tank doing superhero related think tank things, and they have a lab. It's not really clear to the public what they do. As with most think tanks. Okay, so go ahead and roll plus freak to, unleash your powers to overcome their security. I'm gonna give you an extra +1 to this roll because this is something you've done before with this security specific.
Okay, slay. In that case, I got 13.
Okay, great. You didn't need it. Okay, you are able to, I don't think there are security cameras that you can access, but you can go back and find the access logs of the warehouse.
Yeah.
And you find an access log where Dr. Horace Allsmith, who is the head of this organization, went into this warehouse. Or I don't think the Meliora group is big enough that they have multiple warehouses, but opened this drawer that is locked with keycard access or something.
Yeah.
Opened this drawer and took something out of it. So the head of the organization found whatever this is.
Okay.
Hey, Goldbug. I think this counts as being confronted by your shame.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So when you are confronted with your shame, either mark a condition or shift superior down and danger up.
Oh.
Am
I
out of character, Vincent? I think you should recognize the name Dr. Horace Allsmith. I think that's a name you made up. Okay.
Yep.
Am I afraid or guilty?
Oh, interesting.
I'm guilty. I'm so guilty. What am I talking
Okay,
about?
son. Well, I think afraid is a valid option as well, but guilty sounds good. Cool. Yeah. What do? You're still hacked into these servers for now. You have this information. You also have the Argent Eye to work on. You also have leads from previous adventures. Yeah.
All right. So I would say I'm probably the Argent Eye. I will probably just plug into the computer that I have down in the workshop to run an initial scan on its systems to sort of see where it can be improved.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of a passive thing that's
Sure.
going on.
I have a leading question, which is your suit, which had this computer get fused to it and has been acting slightly weird. Is that when it's charging or when it's getting a firmware update plugged into the same computer?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Is it currently plugged into this computer?
Yeah.
Okay. Noted. Okay, so you plug in the Argent Eye, and this is going to be your kind of one of the things you do today is coding this, trying to fix that backdoor. I think you can just do it.
Okay.
Because I believe you made a roll last episode to like
Yeah.
get through the initial level of security.
Yes.
So it takes time, but you can do it.
Mhm.
Is your workshop policy no one should ever go in here?
Like, yeah, kind
Okay.
of. It's more of like a knock first situation.
Does your dad knock?
Sometimes
Okay.
when he's in a good mood.
Sure. He knocks. You hear a knock on your door. It's the two rasps that your dad always does.
One sec, Dad. Just give me a sec, and I'm gonna sort of take the Argent Eye, and like it's still plugged in, but I'm gonna kind of like put it under the desk, like on top of the computer, so that it's not like super visible.
Sure.
And then I will open the door for him.
Yeah, he comes in. He's brought you a cup of coffee. He says, "You got an early start this morning."
Yeah. No, I had a surge of motivation, I guess. Couldn't sleep. So
Good. You know,
yeah.
always
Yeah.
good to be working on something. Something with that team of yours, or something on your own.
It's a little bit of a pet project, I guess. Hopefully something I can share with the team eventually, but I don't want to get everybody excited over nothing, you know?
Care to let
He
me
takes
in?
a sip of the coffee and it is way too hot, but he does
Yeah.
not. It's like, uh-huh.
I mean, I want to know about all your superhero activities. What are you making?
Well, yeah, just nothing crazy. I mean, we talked about like we've got two people on the team that can't fly, and it gets kind of tough, and like especially when uh there are things going on across town, and it gets really difficult. So I've been looking into just like some sort of lightweight like jet repulsor technology
You making
to
jetpack?
maybe well, I don't want to call it jetpack. It sounds kind of silly if you call it a jetpack. It's not exactly what that. Yeah, it's a jetpack. It's a jetpack.
I mean, listen, if you can make it and maybe sell it or get something out of it, that's something.
Well,
But
yeah, but
don't-
I mean, I want to make it for the team first. I mean, as like a proof of concept.
Yeah. Don't get too distracted by this team thing. Yeah? Like you're gonna be a great superhero. I know you're gonna do it. And I know you're gonna be the greatest hero this city's ever seen. One day. And
Well, yeah,
as
but
as much as they're helping you, great. But don't let them get in your way.
they're not. They're helping me out. That's why I'm doing this, because I want it's
Tell
they
me,
help me as much as I help them.
tell me, if you're a hero, you want people to like you, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, and that Horizon kid, people don't like him, people don't trust him. So fooling around with him is gonna make people think you're a villain or an anti-hero or something.
What? Like he's not so bad when you get, and like he wants to be a hero, and I think if the job of heroes is to help people that want to be helped, and I think if I can help him out, then that's good.
Sure, but like he can have his redemption arc over there. You don't need to tie your image to his, I'm not saying he's a villain, he's always gonna hurt people, but like people think he's always gonna hurt people.
Well, but he's not. And
Okay.
I know that he's not. I can.
Anyway,
I know.
you remember the twins?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You know how Bastion he got real hurt. Yeah. So
Yeah. Oh.
uh
Yeah. No, I heard about that.
yeah. So I sent Lon a text. We're gonna have like a family barbecue.
Really?
Yeah. It's been a while, but I thought you and Ben would want to see them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. It's just, I mean, it's been a while, and
Yeah, but I don't always get along with him either, but they're friends and they're going through stuff, so we're gonna.
Okay.
It'll be good. You'll see what a real hero is like. Well, I don't always like Bastion, but at least you'll see what not to do. Don't get your arm ripped off, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, Dad.
All right.
Thanks for the coffee. I gotta get back to this.
Yeah. All right, that's lunch in 2 days, yeah?
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah.
in our backyard.
I'll be there. Got it up here.
All right, he leaves.
Good talk. And I'm gonna go back and take a look at the Argent Eye and make sure it's still running.
You look back at your computer screen, and there's something a little strange. Like, some pixels on your screen are moving. Like, it's not a full screen glitch. It's not like a pop-up or anything. It's just like something's happening with your screen. And as you look at it for a second, you see like a whole group of pixels moves as if there's something like translucent. You know what I mean? Like, as if there's a shadow passing over it.
Yeah. Huh. That's weird. Oh, that is not supposed to be doing that. Is that the eye?
And as you look for a second, it flits its wings, and it's in the shape of a moth.
I love counterpoints.
Very clear. What kind of moth, or is it just kind of a moth? Like,
it is just a moth. It is not immediately like it's translucent. You can't see a very clear outline of it, and when it's not moving, you can't see it at all, and it stops moving, and it disappears.
Huh.
Under the table, the Argentine blinks, so you can't see it, but the camera does.
Huh. And then I'm probably just gonna like go into my like visual settings and like try to figure out like if that was a video glitch or what was that?
Nothing seems wrong. You can't find a cause for it, and it's not happening again.
That is so. These screens are brand new, man. These are not supposed to do that. What is going on here?
But also, your mind's been acting kind of strange on you since that dream. Like, you don't usually dream. Maybe it's just a hallucination again.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna unplug the eye and then plug it back in.
Okay.
Sometimes, even if you're a super genius, nothing beats just restarting the fucking computer.
Yeah, parasite all the way. The eye reboots. It takes a second to get back up and running. You're not super familiar with it. Like, you've only been messing with it for a few hours, so nothing seems obviously wrong.
Huh.
You're able to continue fixing that back door if that's what you're doing.
Then in that case, I would probably just chalk that up to a hallucination. Because like I dreamed last night. That's crazy. That never happens anymore. And I have those suitcases, right?
No, On has them in his house. He totally could have delivered them to you. Did you?
I thought I brought them back to the base.
Sure. Okay. So sure, you also have the suitcases.
Okay. Then I will probably get started on investigating. Who was that? Astra?
Yes.
That sent the freelancers?
Yes. I'm also going to remind you one other piece of... I believe there's one other like thing that you had to investigate. That was from our prologue.
Oh, Lovelace. The code.
Oh, yes. In our prologue document, which you can find on Twitter and Blue Sky, if you're interested in reading it, these guys stopped a robbery these guys attempted to stopped a robbery and hostage situation at a broadcasting company. And while it was happening, some weird code came through the broadcast that Goldbug was able to record. So you have that, you have the suitcases.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the suitcases are probably a better lead, like a more concrete lead.
Sure.
That I can chase.
I would like you to roll something to try to get information out of these, because they are like, one, they're literally locked, have like a combination code that you need to get in, and then two, you know that they're robots. But like, even if you unlock that code, there's still levels of encryption that you would have to get through. And again, the computer that fused itself to your suit was the computer of one of these robots. So you know it's related in some way.
All right, so I will roll.
Again, it's either assess the situation or unleash your powers. I think in this case, it is actually assess the situation.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Sorry.
I'm not feeling all that superior today.
Oh, yeah, you have a -1 right now because you have +1 and then -2 from guilty.
Oh, okay. That's a 9.
That's a
All
9.
right.
Okay. So you ask one question from this list.
What sort of data can I scrape from these computers about Astra?
About Astra. Not much at all.
Okay.
Sorry to answer your question with a negative. I'll give you something.
That's okay.
But so you're able to, using a device of yours, unlock the combination lock on the front of it, open up the suitcase, which doesn't fold out to this robot because you haven't pushed the button to activate it, but you can see a large robot folded up into this smallish suitcase. And you're able to plug into a port. It seems like Astra was just the kind of middle person here. Someone through Astra had this job of get the Mican tech and also gave Astra these suitcases. She then gave them to the freelancers. It doesn't seem like she ever even opened them. Are you a forensics person? Are you looking for fingerprints on this? Because it would have Astra's fingerprints on it.
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm more of I'd be looking for digital fingerprints.
Sure. So you plug your computer into this, apportion it off on your desktop so it's not about to infect the rest of your files. And you see a pop-up screen on this portioned part of it. It's a black background with yellow text that says, "Lovelace was here, not so fast, hero." And the rest of the data on here is pretty heavily encrypted. You're fairly familiar with hacking and unlocking things. Some of the techniques used to encrypt these looks like your techniques, but it's also clearly meant to thwart you.
Yeah. Me specifically?
You specifically.
Oh. Well, never let it be said that I don't rise to the challenge.
Yeah.
And I am gonna buckle down to crack this thing the fuck open.
That sounds like Unleash Your Powers then.
Yeah. I am rolling so well. I got another 10. Yeah. I'm cracked.
You're cracked.
And this thing is also cracked.
Yes. Okay. So you overcome this encryption. It is, one, it's meant to thwart you, but you can also tell as you're going through it, it's meant to challenge you. It's meant to be it feels like someone is playing a game with you. Knows your strengths, knows your weaknesses in coding, and the first thing is pretty easy, and then the second thing is a puzzle in this way. It's someone set up a puzzle box for you, basically.
For me,
for
they
you.
Know, yeah.
Yes, which feels very strange. You've never
That's
had a rival or anything.
This is okay. I'm actually kind of loving this. This is okay, Lovelace. Let's play.
And
I like that you're Ada Lovelace. She's the mother of modern computer science.
This is exactly what I'm referring to. Thank you for getting it. Okay, I'm gonna give you some good information here because you unlocked it. So this robot is based on a model created by a company called Oxon Hill Robotics.
Okay.
You're familiar with this name? There was a big event many, many years ago where robots overran the city. I think your uncle died in that attack. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You also know the first Peregrine died in that attack. This big event where robots overran the city, people who defeated the robots were okay, these are by this company called Oxon Hill Robotics, which was this company that had very, very little information about them. And people went to Oxon Hill, Maryland, where they were probably stationed, and couldn't find anything, couldn't find hide nor hair of them. And in the years since, in the 17 years since, or 16 years since, that nothing has come out, nothing has come up. It's been this big kind of unsolved mystery of Oxon Hill Robotics. So you can tell they are based on that system, but you can also tell from some of the new software implemented and the new hardware upgrades that it is the people who adjusted this robot and gave the mission to Astra is a company called Palisade Security, which is where Walter Talcott, who we saw in the news a few episodes ago, is the CEO.
Can't stand him.
Well, I got to show the team. This is,
And it seems, so it was originally Oxon Hill, and then it was Palisade Security, and then it doesn't seem like Lovelace was a part of any of that previous stuff. It seems like somehow these got to her, she put this puzzle box on it, and then gave it to Astra. So you're not super sure how she's involved.
Interesting.
But you rose to the challenge and you got a lot of information from it. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So the two things that we have set up for our next missions are talking to Riot Girl in the Metahuman Liberated Zone, and then this barbecue lunch with An and Tommy. I think y'all should meet up before, like the whole team should meet up before this and debrief a little bit.
I also have a question for Nolan. So D-Man and Horizon live together.
Yeah.
What's this like vibe been in the house? Have they been chatting? I feel like
I want to say
D-Man
that
is editing this video of him beating the fuck out of some other guy. Like awkward.
What a good point.
I want to think about, because I think that him and Goldbug are definitely closer than him and D-Man.
Yeah,
I think
for sure.
There's probably been a couple nights where like Goldbug came over and like the three of them watched movies together, so they got to know each other a little bit there. But when he's like home, which is not super often, he tends to like stick to his room.
Do you have a room or is it just the couch?
Or is it just?
It was like, well,
Oh,
it's
it's
like
just the couch. Lovely.
It's like that, college situation where you put like a curtain up in the living room.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
In that case, then probably he like comes in at midnight and crashes and then is like out by 9. But if D-Man's in the space, he's not gonna like ignore D-Man. He like
Right.
tries to make polite conversation and fails pretty miserably, probably. On a regular basis, yeah.
Wait, I have a clarification question based on related to that. So you sent the footage in, right? Or did you not?
How long has it been? How many days has it been?
It's been a week.
Okay, I have sent it then.
Okay.
There's no way I haven't.
With Nebulon beating someone.
Or Horizon. Yeah.
Okay.
So that might come up in this little get together.
Yeah, I don't think it's been published yet. Like they're reviewing it. Ribby is reviewing it.
So we don't know then, or we haven't seen it, unless D-Man has told us.
You haven't seen it. D-Man, are you lying to them about what's in it? Have you told them that you didn't cut it?
Well, Goldie knows, and
I know,
talked
but I
to
wanted to see
Peregrine.
it before you sent it in.
Well, I talked to Peregrine and whatnot.
Well, no, I told you explicitly not to do it yet.
Well, we can have a conversation about it. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. You're all at the base. Let's say you don't have like scheduled weekly meetings, but Goldbug was like, everyone, I need to talk. Let's
I
find a
called
time.
him.
Yeah, so we are in the aviary, which is the Falcon space, but specifically we are in the storage room of their base, which has been converted into y'all's headquarters. There's a couch. There's like a large supercomputer on the wall that Goldbug brought in. There's movie posters that D-Man brought in.
Falcon posters,
absolutely.
Sure.
Your mom is like staring at you from a poster. It's a little unnerving.
Yep.
Goldbug kind of brings you all in for this debrief.
Yeah. Hey, guys. It's been a while. I mean, we can do debrief later. But I was able to get the computers on those defender bots open.
What'd you find?
All sorts of stuff. Well, so there was this encryption on it that was crazy. I was not expecting anything like that, but it almost seemed like it was meant for me. Like for me to
narcissist.
What do you mean for you?
Well, it was
Like it said to Goldbug?
like almost. And like it was really complicated. Like I'm really impressed. Whoever made this, wow is all I'll say. But I got it open, of course, because of course I did. And I found out that these robots, well, they were originally from Oxon Hill Robotics, which was the whole the whole robot invasion that
Yep.
Yeah. We know.
We know what Oxon Hill is.
Thanks.
yeah. I mean, sorry.
Peregrine just kind of collapses into the couch and continues looking at you.
Sorry.
I'll also collapse into the couch and continue looking at you.
But they were recently remodeled or like updated and whatever by Palisade Security. I know that guy Talcott is involved.
Yes.
Is that his name?
He is their CEO.
Yeah, but that was where they got the mission from, right?
Yeah, through Astra.
Yeah. Well, so it turns out that this Astra person that sent the freelancers, well, she was just a middleman or middle person for Palisades, and they were the ones who actually sent the order to get the tech. I couldn't figure out anything more about that, but the encryption was actually not involved in this at all, and that was actually connected to Lovelace, who we intercepted her code during the blackout robbery.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
blackout.
what does
That guy.
this mean?
Put it simply in layman's terms.
Well, because it was
Just
that
like
one
that.
person that got out, right?
Yeah, when during that robbery, Blink, a kind of phase-shifting thief, stole some sort of hard drive from this news company and left. Got away.
Peregrine stands up and anger kind of is clouding over my face right now. She says, well, if this Lovelace is working with Talcott and Palisade, then it's no good. And we need to figure out what they're doing and stop them.
Well,
How
well
are we
yeah,
gonna do
I
that?
agree, but I think this Lovelace person is going to be really hard to track down. They were the
Well,
ones
Goldie-
who put the encryption on this. They're the ones who sent the
If
the
you figured out
code
this,
earlier.
if you figured out this encryption though, does that mean you have an into Palisades now? Can you access any of their other tech? Anything else?
No, it's a local device. It's not actually keyed into any of their systems. Sorry.
But he probably is good enough of a hacker to access their systems if he was there, if he was at Palisade Security.
Where in the city is Palisades based?
It is so, along with Silvestri Systems, Palisade is across the river in Lyon Park.
Palisades is a stuffy community.
Sorry, it is not. Palisade
suburbs.
Security is not in the neighborhood, the Palisades.
Okay.
Despite being named after it.
I think Palisades is pretty cool.
Well, hey, what's so wrong? What's so bad about the Palisades?
I don't know. It's just okay. You go there and it's like everybody's got their noses up in the air and they're
Okay,
walking their
but Domingo,
big
you're
fluffy dogs around.
Domingo, you're from Akron, right?
Ohio, correct?
Yeah. So there's levels here.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh, just some casual classism. Whoa, man, not cool. Not cool, man. Anyhow, what do we do with this information?
There was someone who escaped from the original blackout, right? We should, maybe if we find them and ask them a few questions, they might give us a lead.
Not a bad idea.
They're going to be pretty hard to find. They are a professional thief.
But we're professional superheroes.
Sure.
Speak on.
Kind of. We don't get paid, but
Professional is a really strong word.
We are
Aspiring
superheroes
We are in a storage closet.
But it's our storage closet.
of
Exactly.
actual professional
Damn right.
superheroes.
Oh, yeah. It's more than most people get. We could be operating out of a garage.
Well, what's so wrong about operating out of a garage?
Okay, but so if we're going after Palisade, whatever, this highly secretive agency, we're not going to be able to film that and put it on camera if we
That
don't,
is
you know, want to get, I don't know, targeted by the CIA or whatever.
Also, before we go into this other thing that is coming up, Peregrine and I have to like pep talk a kid.
What?
What?
and Horizon, you might be very helpful.
Yeah, this
What's happening?
guy named Discord, old hero. I think the oldest active hero right now. He raised a punk kid, and now that punk kid is being a punk kid and not listening to him and going out, naming herself Riot Girl. And he's worried because of this
Badass name.
metahuman liberation zone, you know, everything that happened in the Sunflower District and all. And he's worried for her because the things she is saying are quite akin to Nebulon.
What sort of stuff is she saying?
You know, calling people proto-humans, stuff like that.
Hey, Horizon, you think that's just what people say? You think people
Yeah,
just
no. Oh
say
no.
proto-
I actively call people proto-humans for sure. Yeah, but why is that a big deal?
Well,
Right.
the
So-
problem.
Dan, we've been over this.
I mean, it's a descriptive term. You know what I mean?
It's like bad. It's
Is it?
In the way that it's used, it's almost derogatory.
Well, in the way that Nebulon uses it, yes. But
Yeah.
it was originally kind of started being used by these anti-superhero groups who are like,
Yeah.
we are the original humans, we are the proto-humans.
Gotcha.
You guys are not.
Yeah.
There's another problem too, is that her superpower is that she's got, magically persuasive speech to get people all riled up, which gives her the potential for good things and for very bad things. It's
So what-
worth a look.
You said you want me to talk to her, Ricochet?
You might have a better idea of this.
I'm great at that.
I'm not saying you should be there,
Okay.
maybe, because all we really need to find out is if she is associated with.
I mean,
Nebulon.
I can talk to her. Like, if she's with my dad, I know what it takes to break out of that.
Let's have Peregrine talk, and you'll be like the backup. You'll be like the censor, the Nebulon censor. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
It's not that I don't trust.
I think it's fine if you don't trust me. You're not
Okay,
alone
I don't
in
trust
that.
you like a little bit, but also I don't trust a lot of people here because I've only known you guys for like a couple
you
months.
still have your mask on.
Hang on a minute. That's not what this is about. Where I and Ricochet want you to come because we trust you. That's the entire point that we're telling you this.
Yeah,
Appreciate
and
that.
we're supposed to go. Wait, when are we supposed to go again?
You're supposed to go in like an hour, but you guys have plans in like an hour.
So, Peregrine, is that taking higher priority over this Palisades thing?
It's not higher priority. It's just another thing.
Yeah,
It's worth saying, if only to light a fire under your ass. The room you're in right now doesn't have windows, but the aviary itself does. If you go to the room right outside of yours, and it directly overlooks the metahuman liberated zone. You're not in it. You're like right outside of it, but it is not some faraway thing that you don't have to worry about.
yeah.
It is on your doorstep.
Whatever. This should be easy, right? All we do is go over there and set the Geiger counter onto Nebulon and leave.
But wait, this meta-human liberation zone, what are they actually doing? Like, who are they? Like, you said that you think they're connected to Nebulon because they use this one word, but like, what are they
Look,
doing that's so scary?
Discord wasn't very clear. I don't know. They may not be doing anything that's, problematic, but we should go check it out. They're on our doorstep. Why not?
I think we should talk to them.
I personally think that he was overreacting a little bit. He was like, I was a punk kid too once, and I disagree with my man. It's all the same thing. But that's why I think that you should be there in case, you can pick up on some of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, let's definitely do that.
Yeah.
Well, are you sure you don't want, I can come along too. I mean, I clearly have some experience in deprogramming. That's a bad term, but, getting people out of the whole Nebulon.
I mean, my question is, are we going together, and are we going as Soups or as us?
Let's go as us.
Let's go
just go
Soups.
right now.
Yeah, Ricochet, you'd say that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
I don't know if
Right now?
I don't know if me behind a mask as with the costume of Nebulon sidekick is the best look for this. No,
I can't do
Listen,
right now.
Yeah.
I had something in 20 minutes.
Yeah, both of your phones are on silent, but in a group chat together, you get a text of lunch in 20 minutes.
well, we need to go right now.
I'm sorry.
It's not gonna.
I've got this lunch thing.
You don't need to explain. You guys can just go. D-Man, are you in?
Oh, I'm in. I mean,
Perfect.
these two, listen, we're a team. We do things together. Sometimes you just got to put aside your lunch date or whatever to go and
It's not
save
a
the
date.
world.
It's
Sounds like a date.
it's not
going
with each
together?
other.
Oh, okay.
Don't get defensive.
Hey, I didn't say
That's
that it was with
okay.
each other.
Love
You're the one
is
who brought
love.
that up.
Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just
Okay.
saying that me and Goldbug won't be together. That's
No.
It's a
No, I'm
separate thing.
going
It's
to
not
lunch
like
with
we're.
my-
It's,
No, I'm going to lunch with my dad.
I'll be there
some
with my
family friends.
Yeah,
or
I'll be there
something.
with some family. It's just some stuff, but
Right.
we're not doing something without you.
Okay. So you guys are hanging out socially.
Just, we
We'll
have
be hanging out socially in different groups, probably
hanging out
very
with
far
different
from each
social people. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's worth saying, Goldbug, you think what you're saying is true. Ricochet, you know what you're saying is a lie. Really funny. I'll clarify that in a second. But
Okay.
So
All right,
maybe
go enjoy.
all right.
have lunch. Let's go talk to her. Do you know what her actual name is besides Riot Girl?
I feel like it started with an S.
Discord said Kairi.
Irie.
Kairi.
And she's like our age.
Yeah.
Actually, Peregrine is gonna ask to walk out with Ricochet.
Okay. I was gonna like just zoom up. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Ricochet, I think I consider you to be the rational, level-headed one on this team, and I rely on you.
Thanks. I mean, I rely on you too.
Yeah. So I know you'll be there when it counts, regardless of your mask. She kind of looks at you in the eyes for a few seconds, since that's really only the part of your face that she can actually see.
I get like weirdly uncomfortable with you just staring into my eyes.
She claps your shoulder and kind of turns to just go away. That is all she can do.
Goldbug and Ricochet. We talked about this a little bit, but your families are friends. Before you were ever Goldbug and Ricochet, you knew each other as Tommy Foley and On Min. On, you know that Tommy is Goldbug because he hasn't kept his identity a secret from the team. But Tommy, you do not know that On is Ricochet because he hasn't told anyone. You think they're two completely different people, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Your parents / guardians have known each other since before you were born because Tommy's dad, Aaron Foley, and On's aunt, Lon Nguyen, worked on a project together on metahuman biology. They're kind of both studying similar things. Lon was working for a firm called Asclepius Medical, which contracted with EMBER, which Aaron was working for at the time, to create a serum to try to induce superpowers in people in a more, quote, natural way, instead of the brute force radiation experiments that EMBER had been doing since World War II. Officially speaking, the serum was a failure, and Asclepius Medical closed their doors. Anyway, I'm sure none of that is important. Just saying it for the audience.
Yeah.
The important part is that your parents are friends. Your older brothers, Benjamin Foley and Zui Min, were best friends, introduced when An and Zui were adopted by their aunt Lon and Uncle Bao. But since Zui died almost 2 years ago, the families have not seen each other. Until today, hearing about Bastion / Uncle Bao losing an arm on the news, Tommy's dad Aaron decided to invite everyone to a potluck barbecue in his backyard. The two of you sit in folding chairs, surrounded by incredible smells and incredible awkwardness. Ben, Tommy's older brother, is trying to act completely normal about his friend Zui not being here, as Aunt Lon kind of gently tries to ask him about school and life and soccer, like tries to get him to open up a little bit, while Aaron and Bao are really awkward in a completely different way. Because Bao still works for EMBER, where Aaron got fired from a decade ago, Aaron is clearly deeply jealous of Bao, but trying his best not to show it. And Bao is asking Aaron about his current work, which he's being very vague and elusive about, because he works at Meliora, which he can only say ever so much about what they actually do.
Especially to an EMBER agent.
Especially to an EMBER agent. Yeah. What do you two say to each other? For Tommy, you haven't seen An in 2 years, but for An, you saw Tommy 20 minutes ago.
I imagine we're just kind of we're also awkwardly standing next to each other, just like watching everyone else be awkward. And An will go, I don't know why this ended up happening. Nice of your dad to reach out, but this seems really weird without Zui here.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really want to say anything, and like I know, like your uncle with the arm and everything. Yeah. This is. I mean, it's good to see you again.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I'll go in for a handshake.
Tommy's kind of like, okay.
I was told a firm handshake is a good way to start things, especially if, just yeah.
Yeah. No, that tracks. That seems like good advice. Yeah. I mean, like, how have you been?
My life's been busy, just speeding around from thing to thing.
Yeah.
I work a lot at rescue, so gotta run welfare checks, checking in with a lot of people. I just met with this one person in Ogden, Sinza. They are really interesting. Just their situation, I think.
Yeah, Tommy, you have a perfect memory.
Yeah. Wait a second.
You remember Ricochet saying the name Sinza to Pike, which you did not know their name, but Ricochet somehow did.
Yeah.
That is not enough evidence to connect the dots, but I'm just putting that ball in your court.
But I think they're kind of like you know, because you're doing that whole TV thing, right? Like that show, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. The Starlings. Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
Wait. Does On know about that? I mean, On knows about it, but is On
Yeah.
supposed to know about it? Does he know that Tommy is like? Is it? Okay,
it's
so
kind of an open secret.
sounds good. Okay,
He's not publicizing like, "Hello, I'm Tommy Foley and I'm Goldbug,"
Right.
but like, especially for family friends, it's like, yeah. Like, I do the superhero stuff, you know.
Yeah. Sinza's trying to get into that kind of thing. You know, the young age where people are like trying to be superheroes if they have powers. And
Yeah. Did they say they were on a team or anything?
well, they got stuff going on, man.
Yeah, because I remember I think I met Sinza.
You sure it was Sinza? That
Somebody.
name was that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have an eidetic memory, so yes, I'm very sure.
Awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
100% sure. Actually.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They had.
Did they talk to you about that at all?
Yeah, they told me some stuff about, you know, some things that they found. They're not naturally like empowered, right? They're not.
Yeah. No.
They have a gadget, we'll say. Its origins.
All right, don't we all?
unknown.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Hey,
I've got
yeah,
plenty.
you know, speaking to the choir. But yeah, they're trying to do good in the way they want, you know. They've always been an excitable kid about superheroes and stuff. So
Yeah.
I think I just wanted to make sure that they were on the right track because
Yeah.
they seem to me someone that can be really excitable to the point where they'll just kind of take anything. And
For
as long
sure.
as it fits their their fantasy, then they'll follow
Yeah.
through.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's not my plate. Like I don't work at Rescue or anything, but I maybe keep an eye on them.
Yeah, I just had a feeling recently that they were.
Yeah. A feeling,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. You know, it's everyone has feelings. That's not like a weird thing to have.
Well, yeah. Well, so you. I mean,
Yeah.
speaking of Rescue, have you ever worked with he's a speedster. His name's Ricochet. I don't know his real name. But he's on the team.
You know, I've heard of Ricochet. He doesn't come by Rescue a lot. You know, he's kind of more like a really cool, friendly neighborhood dude.
Well,
He seems
I
to
mean,
keep to himself a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Rescue's kind of right up the friendly neighborhood, helping out
Yeah,
members of the community. But I mean, I guess if that's not his cup of tea. I mean,
I think it's
barely even know the guy. I barely even know the guy. I don't even know his real name. So
yeah, me neither. I think I wouldn't say it's not his cup of tea. I'd say maybe it's just like it's an interest that he probably is divulging. You know, you don't know what he's doing all the time, I think. You know, like he's always zipping around.
well,
I mean, I don't see that because he's a blur, but like I'm sure yeah.
Are you a Ricochet fan? I mean,
Oh,
I
no.
work with him. I could, make some
No.
inroads
No.
or
No, it's I don't need to be in the
Seem
same
to
room
know a lot
as him or
about
anything.
him.
Like I'm sure he's busy doing his own stuff. I wouldn't even say I'm a fan. You know, I think he's overrated a little bit. Like maybe he has too many fans. You know, like
Well, I don't really think any of us are overrated on the Star. I think we could use some more rating.
I think
if you
Peregrine
ask
had
me, but-
that cool trailer a couple way back. I think that helped a lot.
You like that?
Whether I like it or not, it was still, it's clout. I would say Peregrine is pretty cool. Like, you guys
All press is good press. Yeah. From that
except for that
standpoint,
one
I guess.
reporter who talks about you a lot.
Oh,
I would say that's not great press.
don't even.
I mean, the things
get
he
me
says are
started.
just.
And don't. My dad listens to him,
Oh, what?
and he kind of likes him, and he kind of thinks he's making good points,
About you?
mostly about Horizon.
Oh, okay. Well, that's unfair. I think if people I don't know anything about Horizon. I just think that's unfair. I think, yeah. seems like a good guy if you got to know him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm always saying. I mean, Dan is just, I mean, Horizon is just,
Yeah, I mean, is that his secret identity?
No.
Yeah, I won't.
Just
Hey, I
Horizon.
won't tell a soul.
Yeah,
I'm pretty good at keeping a secret.
Keep that one. Yeah, keep that one.
Vincent, God damn it.
Keep that one under wraps. I mean, I don't know how you're.
Yeah, under wraps.
No, he's just Horizon. he's not. He's not anybody.
Well, he's definitely somebody. Because.
Well, yes. He's a great guy, and he's really trying. I mean, I think like working with Nebulon for so long that really messes you up.
Yeah. Nebulon's got a way of, I guess, indoctrinating people. I don't know if you know anything about what's happening on the front or anything, but
both of you notice Bao is like listening to your conversation.
Oh, then I'll turn over. Do you know anything about what's happening in the Metal Liberation Front or
in Sunflower?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was briefed about it.
What do you think? I mean,
What do I think? I think it's kids being stupid.
Well,
you know, Ember's trying to protect the city, and we defeated Menagerie. They think a bit of collateral damage is the end of the world. Obviously, we didn't want.
Yeah.
We're just trying to rile people up.
Yeah. But what do you think about like their speech in general? Does it feel like anything new? Or is it like safe, you think?
It's not safe. Taking over blocks of the city and keeping police and Ember out is not safe. That whole place is a battlefield. It's still dangerous to be there. And no, the things they're saying it's nothing new. It's things idiots have been saying about Ember for years, but they're just being louder than usual.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Is Aaron also listening in on this conversation?
Yes, he is. He is now that Bao's joined it.
Well, I was just concerned about it. You know, I don't go into the Sunflower District a lot anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've got a couple team members trying to check it out. So, I mean.
Oh, says Bao.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's right on our doorstep.
We're
not
team members checking it out? It's probably just Peregrine, right? Like just.
Well, yeah, it's Peregrine and D-Man, and I think Horizon might be there too. I'm not sure. Ricochet had something else.
Tommy,
probably saving the world or something like that.
Tommy, I don't think we've talked since you started superheroing, right?
No, I don't think we have. Mr. Nguyen.
Yeah, you're with the Falcons, right?
Well, not exactly. We're kind of our headquarters is in their storage room, but we're kind of our own thing, and they're kind of mentoring us. We're with the Falcons. Kind of.
Okay. Listen, they're good people. They're heroes, right? They're trying to protect the city, but that doesn't mean they're not dangerous. That doesn't mean everything they do is done the right way.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're all dangerous.
Tommy, we just fought together against Menagerie. It's their fault that things went the way it did.
What do you mean?
I mean, Covenant, they're a sorcerer.
Can we not get to hero politics at the...
If he's working with heroes, he's got to know the hero politics. It's not politics anyway. It's strategy.
Sure.
Sentinel and I, we were trying to coordinate our attacks with them. That's why we asked them for help in the first place. And Kestrel wouldn't listen, and Covenant wouldn't listen, and Kraken only listens to Kestrel. So one of Covenant's hexes misfired and hit Torch. It didn't kill him, but it stopped him from being killed. And I know he was aiming for Menagerie, but they're not taking responsibility for that, I can tell you that. And Kraken, they're the one that dropped a damn building on my arm. They're not who you think they are.
Anyone want more lemonade?
Ben says, yeah. I'll pour some for everyone. Anyway, how's school, On?
It's going great. How are you doing? What are you up to now?
I'm all right. It's decision day's coming up, you know?
Yeah. Where were you looking?
He says, well, I got offers, soccer scholarships from Georgetown and UC Berkeley.
Go to Berkeley.
Go to Berkeley.
It's farther.
He looks at his brother and his dad, and he says, yeah, I'm thinking about it.
What?
Could be good to get out of Sanctum for a bit.
Yeah.
What, Ben? I thought you wanted to go to Georgetown.
Well, I like it too. It's a good option, but like, Tommy, Sanctum City's for people like you. Like, superheroes, people who are amazing and smart and can do, people like Bao, people like Lon who study this stuff, people like On who volunteer. I'm not part of that. People like Dad who research it. Everyone here is a superhero or does something with them. You know? There's a big world out there. Sanctum isn't everything. Sorry.
It's not everything. I agree with you.
Well, yeah.
Your dad stays quiet.
I thought you were gonna stay.
Lon says, Ben, I don't have powers. Neither does your dad. We choose to study it, but it's a big city. A lot of people live here. And he says, yeah, I know. I live here for now.
Also a lot of danger here.
That's true. I don't know. I have to decide soon, but still working on it. He's kind of avoiding eye contact with you, Tommy.
And
sorry, I'm gonna go take a piss.
What? And Tommy's gonna go over to Aaron and like kind of try to like pull him away, like to not make a scene, but like,
kid, I gotta finish these burgers. What is it?
What you?
Meanwhile, the Sunflower District, a gray corporate sprawl of a financial district in downtown Sanctum City, sandwiched between four unique cultural hubs: Stronghold to the north, Ivy City to the east, Chinatown to the south, and Little Saigon to the west. Somehow, the Sunflower District has avoided absorbing pretty much any of their culture. What it has taken, it's gentrified into crowd-pleasing restaurants for white-collar office workers. As of January, the district was doing pretty well, with high-rise office buildings taller than the Capitol, housing thousands of employees. In early March, it was cursed by the vampire Aluka and began a quick decline. Some businesses went over while others fled to Lyon Park, a growing tech sector across the Potomac. Now, 5 square blocks of the Sunflower District, almost the entire Scott Circle area, have been completely destroyed. On its rubble, something new is rising. A black banner with white lettering proudly proclaims the area as the MLZ, the Metahuman Liberation Zone. In the center, the remaining ground floor of a high-rise, now repurposed as a soup kitchen. Around it, a wide variety of tents and open spaces. In just a few days, most of the rubble has been cleared to the side by the volunteers, piled up into a sort of barrier around the camp. It's astonishing what they've built in just a week. Astonishing what people can do when they work together, especially people with powers. As the three of you, Peregrine, Horizon, and D-Man, walk towards the barricade that surrounds the camp, you're in civilian clothes. Is that what you were saying? You're going as yourselves?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just turn to my friends and I say, crazy to think this place was cursed by a vampire. Not often you see that shit happen. Like, are we just going to gloss over that this place was cursed by a vampire?
You all fought her. Like, it's partially your fault that it got cursed.
What?
Let's not blame us for the actions of the villains.
Right. So are people just vampires, and then how does that happen? Anybody want to explain that to me? Like, is there like a virus?
I
truly
couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I mean,
because magic is real.
Magic is real.
But so is science? How does that work?
They're not contradictory.
What you know is that Aluka was a villain of Covenants, the sorcerer of the Falcons, who
Oh, duh.
Yeah, who came to the aviary to fight him, and he was not there, and you were there. You end up fighting her. In kind of Covenant side of the world, there's a lot of really weird magic shit that you really don't understand.
Okay. Yeah, he's trying to get his head around that while they walk in.
Speaking of which, great timing to talk about Covenant, because you see him. Yeah, as you walk towards the barricade, you see a familiar face being familiarly annoying. Covenant, the third member of the Falcons after Kestrel and Kraken, is standing just inside the barricade, yelling, trying to get someone's attention and being ignored. You're a little surprised to see him, as he's been missing for the past week since the battle with Menagerie. You knew he wasn't dead, but Kestrel didn't know where he was. This happens a lot. He just kind of disappears. He is a Jewish man in his late 30s with short, wavy hair and a bad attitude. He's the team delinquent, a sorcerer specializing in binding and summoning magic. Though his powers seem dark and his attitude is fiery, he's earned a certain admiration from the city and his teammates. He and Kestrel often argue, even as they work together. The, quote, bad boy thing really worked for him in his 20s, but he's in his late 30s now with no sign of calming down. And he's saying, if everyone would just get the fuck out of here already, I can start actually cleaning this place up. You're wasting everyone's time being here. I can just summon a golem and get this shit done and dusted. Why is nobody listening to me?
Let's steer clear of him, I say, and start to walk away and they like around.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be much help to us right now.
He would definitely recognize Peregrine, though, even out of costume.
But we're walking up from like behind, right?
We're
We're gonna give him a wide berth.
Yeah, it's a big area. Again, it's like 4 blocks by 5 blocks. So you're able to find another kind of gap in the barricade. There are a lot of police outside of this place. So your headquarters is just to the west of this area of the liberated zone. And on the north end of the area, there's this park called Stead Park that's literally on the north side of this zone. And like there's a big police presence there. They've basically taken over that park as like a watch over this camp to make sure they're not doing anything weird. But then there's police on pretty much every side of it. Not like forming a barricade, not stopping you from going through, but certainly watching.
Question.
Yeah.
Am I a metahuman or not?
You don't think you are. I mean, you don't have any powers.
Okay. The elemental affinity thing.
You know your mom had a very minor power and called herself non-meta. She didn't say out loud that she was a mutant because, one, she didn't know she was for most of her hero life. And she like built a brand kind of on being like, you can be strong even if you don't have powers. And then realized she has this elemental kind of affinity thing and kept it kind of quiet.
Okay. Good to know.
And you know that you don't have that power. Okay.
Let's keep an eye out, see if we can find Kyrie.
Fine.
Do you know what she looks like, Darlene?
Do I know what she looks like?
You easily could have looked her up in the past week. Like,
Okay.
Her identity is a secret, so Kyrie doesn't come up with anything. And Riot Girl only comes up with a little bit, but if you look up her old sidekick name, Hardcore, there are like pictures of her as a sidekick. And from those pictures, you are able to recognize her as you walk through the camp. And she is an 18-year-old black girl with a long ponytail going down her back. She has wide eyes that seem to look right through you. And she wears a homemade black t-shirt with the letters MLZ spray painted in white and knee-length gray shorts with these straps hanging off. Right now, she's constantly being pulled in different conversations. Everyone seems to be coming to her with questions. So this area, again, there's this central, like, mostly destroyed building with the bottom floor intact. That's like a base / a soup kitchen. And then there are tents and parks and open areas around it. This is a pretty wide area. Again, it's multiple blocks wide.
What do the working people seem to be look like? Are they all like young people with powers like us?
Mostly, yeah. There aren't people every foot. Like, it's not super crowded.
And are people tending to like keep their faces covered and like that? Or are they like loud and proud here, part of the MLZ?
There's a variety. As you look around, so you see Kyrie, Riot Girl, kind of in the center feeling these questions, looks pretty busy. You saw like a girl walking around the perimeter, like making sure that police aren't coming in. You see, I don't think you see them yet. There's someone like kind of half hidden in a tent. Yeah, you see a lot of tents around. There are people here. But Horizon, you recognize someone and it kind of unnerves you. He's wearing like a bandana over his face, but you have known him long enough to recognize him. This is Buzzkill, your father's second in command.
Ooh.
He beat you up like a month ago.
Yeah,
We
he
got
did.
our answer.
Because he caught you trying to get some of your father's stuff.
Yeah.
He beat you up and then said, like, I'm not going to tell your father, just don't come here again. Like, you know him both as a superhero who, like, works with your father, but also, I think you also know his actual identity as Harvey Gage, who works for your father's company, Watershed Industries, kind of as security for Watershed.
That's not good.
He is a broad-shouldered tan man in his 40s with a black buzz cut. He wears baggy pants and a black tank top showing off his muscular arms. His face is a constant scowl. And right now he's standing guard in front of this like tent of food and water to make sure no one steals from it.
Does he not? Yeah, does he not stand out among like the teenagers?
There are other people his age. He stands out a little bit.
I'll be like, Darlene, Domingo.
Yeah.
That guy over there, that's Buzzkill. He's my dad's like right-hand guy. If he sees me, I think he'll know who I am like right away.
Okay, well, is our job here not done? She's obviously working with...
Well, we don't...
Well,
look,
hang on.
He works for my dad. I don't know whether he's here of his own volition or under my dad's orders. I don't know what the situation here is. We need to talk to Kyrie first and figure out what they're actually doing here. It seems harmless right now. It seems like they're collecting food and water and clearing the area. I don't know what their purpose is outside of that.
Fine. I mean,
Agreed.
Let's continue investigating, I suppose. Do you want to steer clear of him? Should we hide?
There's now multiple people we have to steer clear of in a pretty wide open zone. I'm getting worried.
You want a bag to put over your head?
No, I don't want to stick a bag over my head. Please, Darlene. Is Kyrie ever have like a moment of a point where we can go up to her? Or will we have to like literally interrupt something in order to get her attention?
It seems like you'll have to interrupt something. There's kind of like a crowd around her.
Shit.
Worth saying, y'all have moves you can use here. If you're investigating, D-Man has straight up creeping. Everyone has assessed the situation, etc. But you can also go up and talk to
Straight
someone.
up creeping.
I think I will be creeping around the place.
Okay. You want to roll that?
I would love to.
When you scope out a person or place, roll plus mundane.
Oh. Okay, 7.
7. On a 7 to 9, ask 1.
Can I wait like I did last time to ask it?
Of course.
Okay. All right, I will do that.
Okay. What are you two doing?
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away from Horizon, like to the other side of the people, so I'm not standing right next to him. And I'm going to kind of try to shout at Kyrie through the group of people, kind of loudly and trying to be friendly, something along the lines of, Kyrie, this is amazing work you're doing here. I've been meaning to talk to you. Could everyone give us a little bit of space? And I'm going to try to use symbol of authority.
Symbol of authority? Sure. These are people that don't love your authority.
True.
But I'm going to let you roll it.
And you're the only normal one.
Yep.
Oh, no.
So roll plus savior.
This is a great
But I
place
have
to
a good
start.
savior.
Oh, you have a plus 3 right now. That's great.
Okay, I rolled a 9 plus 3 is 12.
Nice.
Nice. On a hit, they choose 1. And on a 10 plus, you take plus 1 forward against them. So you take plus 1 forward against everyone here, including Riot Girl.
Excellent.
Which is great for you.
Oh, wait. Can we retcon that I said Riot Girl and not Kyrie?
Sure, we can.
I forgot.
We can retcon that.
Okay.
They can do what you say, get out of your way, attack you at advantage, or freeze. I think the crowd is going to get out of your way. And Kyrie says, "Is that Peregrine?"
The one and only.
Oh wow! I got to be honest. I was not expecting to see you here. I'm glad you're with us.
Yeah, well, it's hard not to notice you guys. You're doing good stuff cleaning this place up.
Yeah, we are.
I was just gonna, do the other people seem to be like mulling around and listening, or are they like dispersing to do their other thing while she's busy?
A bit of both. It strikes you no conversation here is really private.
Yeah.
She says, well, you're part of the Falcons and stuff, and they haven't made any statement on us yet, but can only assume they're aligning with EMBER,
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know their mind. Part of the reason I'm here is I'm embarrassed to admit I don't really know your whole spirit. I was actually hoping you could, I don't know, give me your elevator pitch.
Sure.
But maybe there's somewhere we could talk that's slightly more private. I look around at all the people who are kind of just watching us.
All right, yeah, we can go in the building and find a room. Sure.
Great.
Yeah, can I try to join them in there somehow?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay.
When I see them coming behind, I'll say, "Oh, by the way, these are 2 more of my friends."
Howdy.
Other Starlings?
Yeah. This is D-Man and
If he's able to get close, he will whisper to Riker like, I'm Horizon, and I think there's some stuff we should talk about here as well.
All right. bit of a crowd, but I'm always happy to chat. So she takes you inside to a
Before we walk in, let me ask my question
Go for it.
so that we can maximize our thing here. What here is not what they seem? Or
Okay.
who?
It strikes you, it's a little strange how quickly this popped up. From what you've heard on the news, I mean, the news coverage of them is mostly negative. But, like, their motives of being anti-Ember in this certain way that Riot Girl's about to tell you about, it doesn't quite click with you why this started now. Like, okay, Ember destroyed some of the Sunflower District. These people aren't like the white-collar workers who worked here. Why would they care about this place being destroyed?
Mhm.
And, like, they probably care about, Ember doing secret experiments on Menagerie. But, like, Ember always does secret experiments. Everyone knows that. So, like, it's not that you distrust all of their motives, and there are reasons to hate Ember, but it's like, why right now is this popping up? It seems a little suspect to you.
Okay.
And literally from looking around the place, like, it seems well planned. Like, there are zones allotted within this place of, like, okay, this is for people to sleep, this is for people to eat. And, like, it's a little more well thought out than you would expect. But also, it's people with powers. And, like, it's the power of community and the power of superpowers kind of combined. So, you don't know.
Okay. Understood.
So we head into the building with her.
Yes. So, this building is, like, floor 1 of an office building that had a restaurant in it. And that restaurant has been turned into a soup kitchen, but there's, like, kind of mostly intact offices elsewhere. And she, like, leads you in. You walk past, you see there's an office where, like, there's a woman, like, drafting on a piece of architectural paper. Like, stuff is happening in here. And then she kind of leads you to an empty office and, like, closes the door behind y'all. And is like, we're all friends here, right? Nothing, you're not, like, here on behalf of Ember, right?
No funny
No.
business. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working for those protos. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Peregrine finds a chair to sit in and just like relaxes back.
Well,
She likes
I mean, if
sitting
you're
in
all
the
in
chairs.
agreement here, it sounds like you already know the pitch. But Ember, this government organization made to keep metahumans in check, right? To stop our powers and to make sure they always have more powerful metas on their side to stop us, right? They put in all these laws, they put in all these regulations, these ordinances that say we can't do what we want to do. We have to listen to their version of justice. And when we do something wrong, it's they that we have to get, questioned by. And if we don't agree to them, one of their punishments is locking us up. Another one is experimenting on us and seeing how our powers work. Sanctum City, this place was supposed to be, JFK fucking renamed it because it's for us. It's for metas, right? It's a place where we can be safe. It's a sanctum. No, it's a prison for us. It's a place where they can keep an eye on all of us really easily. See what we're all doing, and make sure we don't go against Ember or uncover any of their secrets. And we, frankly, are sick of it. This is a city that's supposed to be for metahumans. Highest concentration of metahumans, of aliens in the whole world, right? So why don't we get a say?
Kyrie, I don't disagree. What they do to us here is super fucked up. What is Buzzkill doing out there?
What?
The guy you have, the buzzed man with the mask guarding your tenda food and supplies, he's Nebulon's right hand.
Oh, Harvey. Okay. Horizon. I understand. You're Nebulon's sidekick. The point is, not everyone here in the MLZ is considered by Ember to be a hero. Some of them are anti-heroes, some of them are villains. We don't ask questions. We just make sure they're not with Ember, and then they're with us.
You don't.
If we want to actually make change in this city, we gotta get people on side, And you've done some bad stuff, Horizon. So has other people here. We don't ask them about it.
I'm trying to make amends. I'm not actively working for...
Well, so is he. Listen, he didn't tell me he was Buzzkill. He said he's Harvey. He has some powers that can be helpful. And he's not part of Ember.
So you're saying that this zone, it has nothing to do with Nebulon? Because that's not a good look if it comes out that this movement to change the city is for the most hated man in the city.
Do you want to make some sort of check? Pierce the mask, perhaps?
With my minus
Or
2
provoke
mundanes.
someone. It could also be provoke someone.
Also, keep in mind that she has powers of persuasion. So
Yes.
My superior is worse than my mundane because I'm guilty right now.
Okay, it feels like it's Pierce the mask.
I think it's
anyway.
Pierce the Mask also. So that's what I was leaning towards. That's boxcars.
That's
Natural 12
Nice.
minus 2 is
Oh my
a
god.
10.
Okay, you guys need to fail more so you can level up. I'm just saying.
Nah.
I can ask 3 of these questions. I think my first one is, what do you intend to do?
I think in reaction to her question, she says, the people who EMBER calls villains, some of them absolutely have done bad shit. Nebulon has done bad shit. He's EMBER's #1 most wanted, and he is, unfortunately, though I disagree with him and I think he's a villain, he has for years, longer than I've been alive, been saying this stuff.
You're not wrong.
So his methods, listen, I'm not going to go blow up a building. But
That's a good start.
But hey, EMBER did it for us, you know? They blew
Yeah.
all this up, so we'll do what we got to do. But he's been saying this stuff for years, and honestly, I don't think he's wrong.
And let me tell you, there's a reason I broke for him, and it's not his ideology.
I shoot Peregrine a look. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, so your question was,
What do you intend to do is the first one.
I'm going to abstract this out a little bit to answer your question. She intends to keep this area, basically like part of why she's working with Buzzkill and other people is because they have powers that can actually help fight. She is like ready to fight EMBER when they try to kick her out. She wants to actually secure this zone and not let it up and make it like a haven for metahumans and eventually expand it. Once they've got enough manpower and people on side, they can start making the city what it's supposed to be.
Okay, my next question will then be, how can I gain influence over her?
Ooh. Okay. Definitely don't mention that you're here from Discord.
For sure.
That will not help you.
Yeah.
How could you gain influence over her? The way that you could gain influence over her long term is to become important in this organization.
Mm-hmm.
Become integral to this, which is probably a longer term answer than you wanted.
There's not a short-term way to like be over influence over her, so it makes sense.
Right. Like she doesn't trust any of you right now.
Yeah. My third question would be, how could I get her to pursue alternate methods toward this goal other than like direct conflict in the middle of the city?
Show her another way.
Okay.
Either show her that this cannot work, which she is inclined to not believe.
Yeah.
Or show her that there's some other better way to accomplish what she wants to accomplish.
Okay. Look, I don't disagree with what you're doing here. EMBER has kept surveillance over our people for too long, but having our brothers and sisters dying in the streets against, like, for something that EMBER, this is like the center of EMBER's power. This is not where we're going to be able to like grow like a real meaningful change here. I'm doing my best to make amends for what I did with Nebulon, and I'm getting more insight into how the things work behind the scenes. EMBER doesn't have that same stranglehold over everyone. There are steps that we can take that's not fighting them 5 blocks away from where average people are living.
Okay, how many times do you think we've tried those steps, man? We've tried peaceful protests. We've tried everything we can over years. And I don't just mean me. I mean a lot of different people. Discord, my mentor, old mentor, led a big protest against them like 30 years ago. It didn't do shit.
I don't have all the answers. Do I know the answer to that question? No. I also don't want to see you and everyone else here. I don't even want to see Harvey. Don't like him, but I don't want to see him dying at the hands of EMBER in 3 days. You know what I mean? Because they're not going to go easy on you.
That's true. I know that. So that's why we got to get more people on side to help us fight. Also, you all are the Starlings, right? Where we are, the Sunflower District, she points towards the aviary. You can't see it because you're inside, but you know where she's pointing. This isn't the heart of EMBER's power. It's the heart of the Falcon's power. If you all are on side, and if you can get them on side, that's a sure way to victory. I know they don't like EMBER. They started because they didn't want to be part of the Beacons. They wanted to be an alternative. And if they really want to be an alternative, they better be with us.
I think you're right. The Falcons don't like EMBER. Frankly, I don't like EMBER. And maybe they would be interested in helping, in cooperating towards his path. And a good step towards forming that friendship would be letting their very irritating but helpful sorcerer guy help clean up the space.
Oh, Covenant?
Show of faith.
I think this will take a roll to convince her.
Um,
Actually, I'm sorry. One of your, quote, powers is charm. So I'm just going to let this work.
Thick.
She says, it'll be a hassle, but I see your point. It might help get him less annoyed at us, at least.
And you can get rid of his obnoxious screeching from the borders of your peaceful solitude.
Yep. It ain't quite peaceful out here. And as she says that, you hear, like, helicopters above.
You may have a point there, but we'll talk to him. Make sure he's on board.
And look, I told you, I don't have the answers here. I think getting the Falcons on your side is a great idea, and I think that Peregrine here is better suited for that than I. I'm going to do some digging. As I spend a little time with them, I have some better ideas of how these things are working. I'm going to see if I can find a better way for you guys to hit on EMBER before they come to you and wipe you out in the streets. If I can find something, I'll bring it to you, and I hope it's enough. If you choose to stay here, even if I can't convince the other Starlings, I will come by your side.
She's listening to you and nods, but those helicopters getting louder and louder. And she says, yeah, I gotta go check what that is.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
The master diplomat hasn't even had a chance to talk yet. Whoa. I put a hand on her shoulder. Have you seen Battleship Potemkin?
No.
Oh, God.
Violet have.
Well, if you'll let me, what this place really needs to be really legitimized is a sort of documentary film crew. Now, I can't devote my time, but maybe we could work out a deal and I could make like a little promotional video. Smile.
We'll talk in a second, okay?
Okay.
She kind of rushes out of the building to see what's happening outside.
I'm also curious. I'm gonna go follow.
Yeah, well,
Is there stuff in here? Are there master secret plans all over the walls?
No.
Or, no. Okay.
That other room where you saw someone working on an architectural document, you see she's also coming out to see what's happening. So that document is on that desk.
I take a photo.
Sure. Yeah. So you stay behind for a second and take a photo. It's a building plan for this area. Basically saying, okay, if we're going to be here more permanently, how do we rebuild? How do we make more permanent structures? How do we defend from people, but also how do we provide what we need for our community? And the signature on it is Dr. Mara Chun.
Okay. I go back outside once I'm done.
Vincent is having a reaction for viewers.
Cringe.
We're getting all of the backstory hooks in this episode.
But she is with everyone else looking at what's happening. What is happening is 2 Crimson Ember helicopters circle overhead. One lands on the ground a few blocks away at the temporary police tent at the edge of the MLZ in Stead Park that we were talking about earlier. The other lands on the helipad of the aviary. You don't know if the Falcons gave them permission to do that, but they're doing it one way or another. Once they land, the cacophony quiets for a moment, and people look to Kyrie to be like, what's going on? You hear a lot of MLZ people booing and jeering at the helicopters. And then from the police in Stead Park, a megaphone blares over the noise. It's super loud to cover this whole area. And it says, "This is EMBER Director Vera Ward. EMBER has been granted jurisdiction over the area between 14th Street and 18th Street and Church Street and M Street. You have 24 hours to vacate this area. Any individuals found in this area after 5 p.m. tomorrow will be persecuted and arrested. Please return safely to your homes."
God damn it.
Riot Girl curses under her breath. Everyone, we knew this was coming. We're not gonna let them scare us off, right? We wouldn't be here in the first place if we're just gonna bow to what they wanted us to do. We're gonna stay, and we'll fight if we have to. People seem to be agreeing with her.
I'm going to lean over to Peregrine. If it comes to it, you'll help me protect them, right? These people don't deserve to be taken in and tested by EMBER. They're just looking out for themselves.
Yeah, you're right.
D-Man, start recording.
I do so.
And she basically continues to give a speech.
I'm going to step out of frame. I'm going to make sure I'm not.
You are not in frame.
Me as well.
Yeah. Kyrie basically gives an inspiring speech to her people of this is why we're here, and plays to the camera a little bit of we are here to protect ourselves from EMBER. If they're going to attack us in 24 hours, you, points at the camera, need to come help us.
As soon as she's done, I'm going to tap Domingo and say, send that to Ruby now, all bold breaking news.
Okay. Beep, bop, beep, beep, beep. Send that shit.
Okay, you send it.
I'm going back to the aviary. I'm going to see what I can get done, and I will be back here in 24 hours. I hope you guys will be with me, and he's going to head off.
I look at Peregrine whew.
Well, I don't think we should bother cleaning up just yet.
No, I think there will be a lot more to clean up soon enough. So, yeah. Peregrine, we don't really talk about this. He shuffles up a little bit closer. But you can talk to me if you ever feel inadequate about your powers. Because I sometimes feel inadequate about my powers. I only awoke to them one solitary evening in my basement over a bottle of Mountain Dew and some Cheeto dust. So for most of my life, I just thought I was just some regular old dude. But you've done a lot being a regular old dudess just on your own. And that's really empowering to me. Flicks tear.
Peregrine's scowl clears up as she puts an arm around your shoulder and says, Dom, I could knock you on your ass right now.
I think that's really amazing.
Yeah.
Because that's just you.
It is.
You have nobody helping you with that,
Do you want me to show you?
I feel like you're taking this the wrong way. I think that this is wonderful,
Cecilia, can you roll comfort or support?
I put my arm around her. Great world we live in.
It's just comforting.
I think that was the intention. Let's see how well it works.
Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, it was definitely the intention.
I end up provoking her instead. My God.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, 8 plus savior, is it? Oh, mundane.
Mundane.
Oh, wonderful. 10 then.
Nice. On a hit, they hear you. They mark potential clear condition or shift labels if they open up to you, which I don't know if she's opening up to you. But on a 10 plus, you can also add a team to the pool or clear condition yourself.
I will clear condition.
That's good.
Wonderful.
So it is up to you, Audrey, if Peregrine accepts this comforting or not. It sounds like not thus far.
I think at first she doesn't, but on the walk back to the aviary or something, she'll say, I do feel out of my depth with all this EMBER stuff. Not being, one of you, I guess, as Horizon would say. Thanks, Dom.
Listen, nothing you can do about it. We can't throw fireballs or fly. We gotta look out for each other. And I don't know, when the lines are being drawn with those people back there, are we gonna be on their side or are they gonna kick us out,
Peregrine doesn't respond to that.
Oh, well. Anyways, let me tell you more about the night that I actualized my powers. And he goes.
So we go back to Goldbug. You go up to your dad at the grill, and he's kind of trying to pay attention to you and says, "What is it, kid?" I mean, he heard from the recruiter. He got in there too. And I don't know. I don't know what he thinks. I don't? I mean, I want him to go wherever's best for him, right? Oh, I guess so, yeah. I mean, yes, of course I would. Sorry, I'm grilling. Yeah, there's now that there's only 3 of us, I want us to stay together. Yeah, but he's an adult. I'm not expecting him to live here forever. But yeah, of course I'll miss him, kid.
Sure.
He's worked really
Yeah,
hard to get
right,
these scholarships,
right.
and if he wants to take it, it's his decision.
I don't know. It was stupid of me to ask. I know he'll go wherever he wants.
Listen, if you want him at Georgetown, go talk to him.
He's not going to listen to me. He doesn't.
You guys don't get along?
Well, no, it's not that. It's just he just doesn't get it. I don't think.
I mean,
The whole
listen, he didn't say it nicely, but what he said isn't wrong. You're in 2 different worlds.
and what world are you in, Dad?
I think I'm in the superhero world. I'm your mentor, and I'm researching some important stuff. I ain't a hero, and I'm not going to be, but doesn't mean I can't fix the world.
Yeah. fair.
And listen, we're not excluding him. If that's what he wanted to do, he would do it. If he wanted to do research like me, or I don't know, learn to fight, he could. He's a smart kid. He's choosing not to. And he's feeling the victim for it. It's kind of silly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
But he's smart. He's good at soccer. It's a big world.
Yeah, no, it's stupid. He should go wherever he wants.
I think he's gonna try to shift your labels by saying like you're in a different world from him. I think that's superior up and mundane down.
I will take that. He absolutely has influence over me.
All adults do, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to On. So now that Tommy has pulled Aaron away, Ben is in the bathroom. Lon and Bao kind of look to you.
I actually had a question for you, Uncle Bao, which was I was at Rescue, doing some checks the other day. And there's this Ogden that I like to check in on. Their name is Sinza, but they have this really big passion to be a superhero. And I'm worried about their safety in a lot of ways. I would love for them to be a superhero if they can, but I don't know if there's anything that you could do to maybe teach them a few things or show them the ropes, just a slight bit of training.
I like the idea, On, but I have a lot going on right now at work.
Yeah.
The beacons are, working overtime.
Yeah.
But
wouldn't it be nice to have someone that can maybe help out with that down the line?
Well, we had that cadet program, but not a thing anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just.
You think this kid has what it takes to be a beacon? Because then I'll think about it. Because
I mean, I think anyone has what it takes to be a beacon.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I think they do. I think given proper training.
All right, I'll talk to Stella. I know there's someone else she had in mind.
Do you know who that is? Am I allowed to know that?
No.
Okay. If I said please, would you tell me?
Just, it's a delicate subject. But,
yeah.
He kind of gestures towards Tommy and says, those kids, the Starlings, they're not perfect, but they got potential.
Yeah. Just a silly group, though.
Yeah. We'll see if there's anything at their core,
Do you think there's one that has the most potential? Out of all of them?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what Sentinel's thinking.
I feel I'm not saying that you need to recruit them, but I feel like that Ricochet character has some real gut to him. I'm not saying fat. I'm saying has some balls to it, like bravery.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he seems to like saving people, which is good. What you know about him?
Not much. I mean, I just feel like he hear about him doing more than the others. Not like doing more, but I hear about him more doing things.
Sure, I got it. I'll keep an eye on him.
Don't keep too close of an eye. You might, find out things you don't want to know.
Yeah.
It seems like he's Vietnamese, right?
I think so. That's what I've been hearing around, the certain channels.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I'd love to meet him. We
Yeah.
don't got many. Well, thanks to Rescue, we have our share, but a few of them are heroes.
I'm sure he's busy, but he'll probably find some time, to meet you at some point in the future.
I wasn't saying it had anything to do with you.
I know. I'm not saying I have anything to do with him, but I think I'm just, like if he can meet you, I feel like, you're an adult, you know how to get over things. So like, don't get too hung up on it, man. And I tap him on the shoulder.
What? Yeah. No, listen, if he doesn't want to join, if he doesn't want to talk, he ain't going to talk. That means he's not fit for.
But that doesn't mean like
Fit
he's
forever,
resistant.
right?
It's not like he's against you or anything.
Do you know how to contact him or something?
No,
It sounds like-
I've just been reading a lot about like this EMBER meta-human liberation zone thing, and not like everyone that's in power that doesn't want to do something with EMBER is like bad.
All right,
It's
I'll
just what I'm
get
trying to-
Sentinel to talk to Castrol to get us a meeting.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah,
Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Lon is like listening to this and is like, Bao, are you really going to get another kid involved in this? And he says, we're not going to talk about that right now.
I'll turn over to my aunt. How are things at the university?
Out of character, remind me which university she works at?
She's at Sanctum City.
She's at Sanctum City. She says, they're okay. Our research has been going pretty slow.
Is there anything to do with any of your past research, or is it like completely?
No,
new
that all
things?
got scrapped,
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my old colleague Allsmith is still doing something with it, trying to fix it up, but our funding got slashed. In Asclepius, so I don't think I can work on that anymore.
That guy is working now. Is he working for EMBER or something? Or
No, I don't think so. I saw on like LinkedIn he started a thing called Meliora Group. Some a lab to study this stuff.
Yeah.
A little weird because we were only allowed to do it because we work with EMBER. So curious how they're getting around that.
Yeah. Are you concerned at all at what might happen?
It's not
to
my
him?
place, but yeah, I'm concerned that serum was dangerous.
And that was.
EMBER needs to be the ones regulating it. They're the ones who know everything about this.
And that's the one you used on me and Zui.
Yeah, I mean we used
an
an older version of it because it was more
Yeah.
stable, but even that didn't work.
Didn't work.
I mean, it didn't work on.
Yeah. I know. But if it did work, something like that, and this new thing that Dr. whoever
Allsmith
is making, it could potentially turn everyone into it.
Sure. I mean, if he gets through every single legal hurdle, he could turn everyone into a superhero. That's impossible, though.
Yeah.
Not everyone would want to be a superhero anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Well, I guess let's try
Actually,
to.
she like turns to Bao and says, should EMBER maybe check on Meliora? Bao wasn't really paying attention to this conversation. She's like, She says, well, if they have that serum, and he says, I'm sure we have researchers on it. It's not my job.
Oh, also, question to ask: is EMBER gonna do anything about the metahuman liberation front? Are they gonna shut it down or something?
Love you, kid. I can't tell you that.
Yeah.
And they're certainly not just gonna let it stand.
Yeah, I assume not. Just hope it can get resolved peacefully.
Well, if they're choosing violence, we'll choose violence too.
Yeah. Just stay safe, yeah?
I'll be all right. But yeah, obviously we don't want to hurt them. They're just kids.
Yeah. I guess we should try to get on with this success of a barbecue.
Aunt Lon says, honestly, I think we should maybe call it early.
Yes. Maybe another time
Yeah.
when things settle down.
And without Ellen, it's not that you know,
And without Sui too.
I hope we see them again. I care about Aaron, and we work together, but it's gonna be like this. I don't know if we're.
Would you want me to stay in Sanctum City for college
I mean,
or for my life?
Bao says, we have the resources to send you. If you want to go somewhere else, we don't need to. You don't need to worry about it. If you want to go somewhere else, you can. Lon says, honestly, I don't want you to go far away because the city's dangerous, but it's where we can best keep you safe and support you.
But what if we all went somewhere? Get out of the danger. I don't know, retirement.
Bao says that's not happening.
Yeah.
The beacons are stationed here. We don't really go elsewhere much.
But you're not going to be working for your beacons in your 70s or 80s, right?
And Lon says, as much as I agree with you on that my husband shouldn't be torturing himself, my work couldn't continue out of Sanctum City either.
Yeah. Well, rescue's here anyway, so that's
But
nice for me.
if you want to go somewhere, maybe East Coast, but it's up to you.
It was just a thought experiment. I love it here. It's home.
Yeah, it is home. It's important to me. I hope the city gets over whatever is happening right now, says Aunt Lon, but
Seems like something's always happening. But maybe that's what makes it
that's
exciting.
why we love it.
Yeah.
It's never boring.
God knows I hate to sit still, so.
Thus ends our session. Let's do our session ending moves before we move on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's worth saying that D-Man is really close to leveling up.
How much potential do you have?
One away.
Ooh, exciting.
Damn.
So if you choose to grow closer to the team, you could right now.
I
Get
feel like
anything.
I definitely felt like I grew closer to the team this episode.
Also, I feel like you're going into your image of Dickman, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good episode for D-Man. Yeah, I'm gonna do grow closer to the team because I think he had some good heart-to-hearts, and also I think even though Shannon isn't a part of the team, like officially, she is like she's there, and
Yeah.
I think that they bonded some.
Yes, she's also still deeply confused about what happened between you and Piper. But you salvaged that situation.
Yes. Okay. And then I'm gonna give the to Peregrine. Obviously. Yeah, I'm gonna give influence that character, although she already has that on me.
So that means Peregrine, you get to shift D-Man's labels.
Okay, wonderful. And I'm gonna
So
mark
much
that
label
potential. Wonderful.
That's
So now I
the
level
game.
up.
So Audrey, how do you want to shift D-Man's labels?
Can I think about that while someone else goes?
Sure.
And then for
Don't let us forget it.
when I'm done with my potential, I pick a new move, or what can I do?
So if you look at your playbook, you have a lot of options.
I think I'm probably gonna take a move, and I'll look through them.
Sounds good. You should also look at the Star playbook. I'm just gonna say that because it's the one that is about being famous.
Okay.
And
I think that's pretty
don't know.
good, for
I
sure.
haven't read
Yes.
those moves. They might not be a good pick, but just like putting that out there.
I will definitely. I'll do that now.
Who's up next? Let's go Ricochet.
Sure. I think I'm going to grow into my image of myself. I still think I need the deeper conversations to really grow closer to the team from last time. So the reason I'm saying this is because I think my talk with Sinza was also very eye-opening for Ricochet as well. So I will shift my labels. I'm going to shift Freak down and Savior up.
Interesting. Okay.
So I do have -4 Freak right now.
Oh, -2 and then -2 from Hopeless.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't have to unleash your powers.
So hopefully I don't have to roll any Freak soon.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go to Horizon.
So for me, I'm gonna grow into my own image of myself. I think that going to the metahuman liberation zone and meeting these other like super powered teens, especially Kyrie, who like agrees that Nebulon has used some fuck up methods, but that there's this idea that he's like, oh, I'm not, because he's been surrounded by like the Starlings who are like objectively like the heroes who are like the of the Falcons, and now it's more people that are like, oh, I'm not like alone and like I'm not like stuck between two worlds with no place. Like these people are more like what I feel. So I'm actually going to move my mundane up,
Oh,
and I'm
interesting.
going to move my freak down because I see myself less as like strange and unique, and more like a normal person among them. Like they still stand up from society.
No,
Like,
I
he
love
is
that.
one-
That's
he's
really
like one
good.
of them,
Yeah. And Peregrine.
For D-Man's labels, I'm gonna do superior up and freak down.
Okay.
The idea that you are smart.
So now I have -2 to freak.
And then I think I'm gonna grow into the image of myself, especially based on that like Horizon, but with a different way, with the experience in the metahuman camp. I'm gonna shift mundane up and freak down.
Everyone's hopping on the mundane train, bro.
Goldbug. At the end of every session, answer the question: did you take steps to make amends for your shame? I'm going to say yes. You like found
you.
that
See ya.
the piece of data that you had kept in that warehouse was missing. So like you're beginning the process. So mark potential.
Okay.
And then let's jump to the peripheral moves.
Probably growing into the image of myself. I think Goldbug did a lot of very like brainy stuff this session, I feel like. So I would probably shift superior up and savior down.
Okay. Are you giving up on trying to convince Ben? Because if you are, that is making a sacrifice to absolve your guilt.
Oh, actually, yeah. Okay. I think I am. I think that's
clear guilty.
Nice.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. This concludes our episode for today. Looking forward to seeing you again in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao. Bye.